students, welcome back to another JA Finance Park lesson. Right now you guys are in the Budget Plus phase, the final stage before your simulation, and we're excited to talk about lesson 3 today, just using a budget and some of the benefits that you'll see from that later on in life. I've got a few guests with me today just to share a little bit about their own experience, so would you both go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Yeah. Hi there, I'm Ashley Reed, and I'm a sales director at a company that does inside sales for the tech industry. So a day in the life for me looks like going in and managing phone calls, making sure our customers have what they need, and helping them along that digital journey.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Drew. I work for a professional services firm. If you think about it, a lot of companies that describe themselves as that are accounting firms. So you think about taxes and audit, but I specifically work in our information security compliance department. So short and sweet, what we do is help protect the information that you may put out on the internet. So we help protect that and make sure that it's safe and make sure no one else can get to it.
In your current stage of life, you're both, into your careers. You're not near retirement yet, but you're not just out of high school or college. So would you say that you have everything you want?
Definitely not.
Okay, Drew?
I feel like I have everything that I need, maybe not everything that I want.
Okay, good. I'm glad you differentiated.
Yes.
Can you give me an example of something that would be a need versus a want at this stage of your life, as you think about maybe just a purchase or something that you think about kind of in this next year? This year's been interesting, so maybe thinking ahead of a need versus a want that you've got in this current stage of life.
Yeah, well, so we're actually building a home right now, so this is very easy for me to answer. So we have to have a roof, right? But we do not have to have the wainscoting in the entryway. So all the upgrades that are available in the home, there's things that you definitely need, like the rooms for my girls, and I need an office, especially now working from home a lot, but don't need everything that they offer.
Yeah, no, mine, not as exciting as building a new house. I want every new guitar that Guitar Center right up the road has to offer. However, I don't need it. But to Drew's point, what I do need is Wi-Fi and internet and utilities, because I do work from home now. And so that is critically important to make sure that I have the capability to do my job.
Great. I think for teenagers, they think about like, I need a phone. I want the iPhone 12 that just came out. I really could get by in terms of basic needs with the Gap flip phone if I really had to have it. I remember back to my first phone, the old Nokia Zach Morris brick of a phone, and it served me well.
Flip phones are underrated, kids.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so next question as we think about budgeting, have there been times where you've had to make kind of a hard choice because you can't have everything you want? Maybe something's been more expensive and you don't necessarily need it, but you really want it. Like, what are some of those hard choices that you've had to grapple with?
Yeah, not a super serious choice, but I had to make a decision on, do I want my Jeep to look really cool and have these huge snow tires that go through mud and snow and ice for the non-existent winters that we have here in Tennessee? Or do I want to just do what I need to do, which is make sure I've got really good, safe tires that aren't as expensive, but get me from point A to point B safely?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's kind of all the way through life, from wanting the better set of tires to a car that might be a little bit sleeker and faster, or more of the practical truck, to college. I had a big decision when I was looking at the university I wanted to go to, and I had a great opportunity at one, but there was no scholarship money. It was a pretty expensive school, and then I had another school that offered me scholarships. And so the one school that didn't offer me any was the school I always wanted to go to. But I ended up not choosing it. It was a very hard choice because it wasn't practical, and I would have loaded myself with a lot of debt.
Okay, so how would your lives be different, do you think, if you had all of the time and money that you needed? What would it look like? How would it be different from your current life?
Yeah, I would probably be at the beach a lot more. And when not at the beach, I'd probably be on the lake or in the mountains somewhere. And I've got 2 daughters and my wife, so I'd probably be spending a lot more time with them rather than in the office or traveling around the country.
I think it's a change in your priorities, right? And it becomes you're working, you're saving, you're budgeting to, okay, well, what do I want to do? And you get a little more autonomy to make those decisions yourself and probably have a little bit easier time navigating work-life balance.
Students, we hope that you got a lot out of today's discussion as you think about budgeting for yourselves. If you've already got that job or that savings account started and you're budgeting in middle school or high school, that's great. We certainly want you to be prepared as you think ahead to the days after high school, whether that's school, the workforce, whatever that might look like for you. Hopefully these will give you some good tools as you go forward and get started on that Budget Plus project in the JA Finance Park program.